Welcome back to Que Pasa Nashville. My name is Cristina Oakeley, and we're talking with State Representative Jason Powell, District 53, representing one of the most diverse districts in Middle Tennessee, in the state of Tennessee. Thank you so much again for being on the show.
Thank you, Cristina.
You know, as we were talking about District 53 and how it is Nolensville, a little bit of Antioch, a little bit of Cane Ridge, we know all those languages spoken in those clusters of metro school districts. We know our businesses are growing with diversity. We have the largest Kurdish population outside Kurdistan. And there's a Japanese store right there on Old Hickory and in Nolensville. And you walk in there and every Japanese is coming in to buy their herbs, their spices and stuff, just like the Patel grocery store.
Absolutely.
And yes, Hispanics, we can't forget that, and how the growth of all that's happening there. But we also look at the Nashville Zoo, 1.2 million a year, and they're running out of space for parking.
Right.
Amazing, this area, thriving, this area. But yet, how do we bring better economic prosperity to this area?
Well,
because it's still a little, we need to bring in bigger businesses or opportunities like that.
Right. So I think it's really about making sure we have those conversations when people come to that area, like you mentioned, the Nashville Zoo. It's great that people come visit the Nashville Zoo, but after they leave, you know what, go try. There's wonderful Mexican ice cream places.
Yes.
You can stop and have that. You can have incredible Indian food. You can have Kurdish food, all the different restaurants that are in the area. And I think it's about making sure that we look at ways that we can focus new growth and new development in that area. One of the things I'm excited about is, the immigrant spirit is alive and well. And you come and people that want to, that have moved here because they want to live that American dream. And so that's truly the entrepreneurial spirit. I'd love to see Nolensville Pike become sort of the tech sector and tech corridor for Nashville. We have a booming tech scene, and I think we both share this vision of possibly looking at Nolensville Road becoming the true epicenter for technology in the state.
And we know that a lot of companies are moving off of Nolensville Road, tech companies, but how do we expand it? But we also know that during COVID, the cluster, Glencliff cluster of high school, they didn't have the Wi-Fi for their kids. They were one of the most lacking student access to Wi-Fi. Okay, so what does that say with businesses?
Right.
So we can do that. We got to do that. We got to open it up, the conversation with those that are willing to see that as an opportunity.
Absolutely. If we can think creatively and work together, then we can find solutions to make sure that we are making Nolensville Pike a true destination, a true even tech hub.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, so let's talk about challenges or what is in store for 2023. We're a red state. We have Memphis. We have a little bit of Knoxville, and we have Nashville, Davidson County, all blue. Right. But I think as people starting to get to know their neighbors more, they're realizing we all have the same goal of, love of country, love of family, love of whatever religion you have, but also education for our kids. I know that's a huge deal with Governor Lee, as well with education reform. How's that going to affect?
Well, so this will be interesting. We've got some different battles that are going to take place in the legislature over education, how those education dollars are being spent. Some of the push for, like, say, charter schools is now reaching out into the suburbs, and some of my suburban colleagues are saying, wait a second, we thought this was just going to be limited to Nashville and Memphis, and now it's in our area. And so some of them are pulling back and say we didn't really envision that this was going to reach into our community. So those are conversations we're going to have. I think a big thing is we just had this federal infrastructure bill that passed federally. A lot of that money is being allocated to the states. So how is that money going to be put to use in our communities? Nolensville Pike, the interesting thing is we have 3 of the top 20 busiest intersections in the state.
Yes.
And so we need to figure out creative ways to resolve the traffic situation and also make it more pedestrian friendly and more welcoming to people that come to the area and so for the businesses to get in and out of.
And that's a great point, because of the number of people just darting across the street, and I know that I read a statistic where if you get hit by a car at 40 miles an hour, you have 90% chance to live, and that people don't realize that, how many people dart. But you're right. I think Nolensville needs that upkeep, and and revitalization in that area because the number of cars there in the intersections. But we also saw that Governor Lee this past year, signed a bill for the certification of professional license for our immigrant community. What exactly was that?
Sure. So a little bit of background there. So some of our people that have certain status levels were not
Immigration
status levels. Those professional licenses were not open to them. So you had a bunch of people who were more than qualified and have the training, say, back home, but they just were not able to get that certification.
And we're talking whether it's a CDL license,
multiple professions,
barber, nurse, a lot of these things, they just have to be recertified, and they opened up that opportunity for immigrants without knowing their status to be able to serve and
That's
work.
right. And so it's really important for if you can't get that certification, you can't work in that profession. And so that's something I know personally. I've been really involved in that legislation, helped push that through. One thing is, like, a lot of people don't realize this, if you have college student loans that you are behind on your payments, in Tennessee you can actually have your professional licenses revoked as well.
Ouch.
So we still need to work on that, but this was a good step in the right direction, especially for the immigrant community.
And from my understanding, according to, I believe, the Tennessee Immigrant Refugee Rights Coalition, there's about 40,000 people that benefited from this.
That's right. That number, I think, that maybe sounds a little high, but
okay.
I know it's a lot of folks. Again,
okay.
I've referenced, we have a lot of people that have not fully been counted, so that could be as high. That high, I hope it is. But we need to get the word out there that, now there's a lot of different opportunities that have opened for people for their professional certification.
Will the DACA recipients be able to get in-state tuition anytime soon?
So I've championed this legislation multiple years. I've carried it. We've kind of...
And our DACA, our Deferred Action Childhood Arrivals, coming here with parents that came here undocumented.
That's right.
And they don't have a choice, but they go through our system. They're getting great grades, and they don't have a status. They're in limbo.
Yeah, we fell just short several years ago,
yes.
and we've pushed the legislation every year. It's been held up. It's something we need to continue to push. I spent a lot of time more on defense than offense as far as fighting and pushing back on legislation that I've deemed, attack on the immigrant and refugee community here in Nashville. But I think that there are glimmers of hope for pushing forward legislation like that so that we can provide a college education to more people in the state.
And I think during the pandemic, we realized that we need our workforce to be educated, and our workforce is a lot of our DACA recipients. I do want to mention that we have Valor, which is a charter school in your district. And Valor, I think, came on the scene maybe 10 years ago or so, and they're out testing a lot of our metro schools, and it's one of the most diverse. Their whole mission is about diversity, and I love that they bring kids from Green Hills. I mean, that's a fight to get in,
right.
And from all over. And you have to get your own busing.
Right.
But that school, which is based on diversity, has probably outranked Meigs Middle School, some of our other metro schools, in terms of testing, knowing that having dual languages or diversity within is not going to hold you back. It's going to push you forward.
That's right. And I think it's important. So the locals were the ones who decided that the local Board of Education and approved the Valor application. It's a perfect example. I think that these decisions to open these kinds of schools, charter schools that you're referencing, need to happen at the local level, not the state level.
Yeah.
And so if we can continue to focus our education on local and not make it state, it's deciding what schools can and cannot open in our communities, that's important.
Okay, so I think I cut you off. 2023, what are we looking at?
We're looking at a lot of different referenced transportation. I think that's going to be critical, is the way we spend those dollars. We continue to see education. I think, unfortunately, we're going to head towards a little bit of a recession. So that's going to be something we're going to take a look at. Our dollars hopefully will stay in line, but I think we might see a dip in revenue. One of the things that I think is really important going into a possible recession, and also we're seeing home prices go up and those sort of interest rates rise, is we need to take a look at some of the programs that we've forgotten about, like first-time homebuyer programs that can help people get into their first home or afford homes. I think that's going to be really important. And so some of it is kind of revisiting the past and saying, you know, we were such good times, but now maybe we need to pull back a little bit.
Checks and balances.
Yeah, checks and balances, and look at things that, you know, we have neglected in the past and say, is this a program that we really need to dig in and look at again? So I think, you know, as we approach a possible sort of recession, I think that Bloomberg said it's 100% likelihood that we're going to enter a recession. You know, that's going to be somewhat it's going to affect as a state at a great level. But there are some neat things. I'm really proud of. I passed a bill last session that would allow, it's called a work share law, would allow companies, rather than laying off their workforce, say if they had a 30% revenue reduction, laying off 30% of the workforce, it allows them to reduce the hours across the board 30%. So you can still keep people in your job. They can get those benefits and file then for the unemployment for the difference. And I think things like that are going to be very helpful.
Well, and I think if the recession does happen and the number of people we need to sustain our hospitality, our growth, our I know Amazon had, you know, a national about reducing their layoffs within Amazon. We don't know how it's going to affect Middle Tennessee, but it's going to affect everything we touch. So this is great information. Thank you so much for being on Que Pasa Nashville. I'm proud that you represent a very diverse, because you are open to the beauty and opportunities they bring to Middle Tennessee as well as to our state. And thank you for being an advocate and, you know, bringing your friends out there to have some Taj Indian food is always kind of fun as well.
That's right. Thank you
very much.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you for joining Que Pasa Nashville. Join us each week as we talk about the opportunities and challenges Latinos bring to Middle Tennessee, as well as our global communities as well. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.